Kia ora. Welcome to the Kids News. I'm Bryn.
And I'm Erin. Today on TV11 News we have a nail-biting soccer match between English club giants Arsenal and Manchester United, the incredible story of Boulcott School's 2011 school camp and some wacky weather. But first up, a blustering tornado that has devastated parts of Auckland.
Good evening. A tornado ripped across parts of Auckland today, upturning cars and sending debris slicing through the air. At least one person was killed and some 20 injured. A swirling dark grey column of air and cloud cut a 3-mile path across the Auckland suburb of Albany at mid-afternoon, tearing off roofing iron, flattening trees and tossing vehicles around, said police and eyewitnesses. The tornado first touched down in Albany, but then passed through neighbouring Birkenhead. Most of the serious damage occurred at the local shopping centre, a hardware store and a supermarket, where the roofing had collapsed and been torn away. Many cars were crushed by this fine debris. They looked like toy cars left outside after playtime. Tornadoes are not uncommon in New Zealand, although they usually tend to be smaller. Here's our on-the-spot reporter, Zadie, with a tornado expert.
Hello, I'm Zadie, and here with me is Mr. Twister, a tornado expert and eyewitness to the horrifying event, along with the local fire brigade to answer some questions for us. Hi, Mr. Twister. Thanks for joining us today. Can you explain to our viewers how exactly a tornado forms?
Well, yes. A tornado is a rotating column of hot and cold air. The two different air temperatures create energy which then rotates in opposite directions, creating a wind funnel.
Wow. Mrs. Nosey, as an eyewitness, can you tell us what you were doing when the tornado struck?
I was in Mitre 10 looking for some binoculars when all of a sudden I could hear a loud noise like a lion roaring. It was extremely scary.
I have Captain Leiter with me from the local fire station. Captain Leiter, how long do you think the clean-up will take?
Yes, the area is a real mess with trees and cars scattered everywhere and buildings with their roofs off. But I'm sure the boys will roll their sleeves up and get stuck in. So not too long, we hope.
Thanks, Captain Leiter, and that's all from me. Now back to you, Erin, in the studio.
An interesting interview. Thanks, Zadie. And now for some breaking news from Emirates Stadium. Today saw a sports victory for English soccer team Arsenal. Arsenal finally achieved a win against arch-rival Manchester United, the table leaders. The first half was really close, with neither side dominating the game, and the game looked like it could go either way. However, the second half saw Arsenal step up a gear and take control of the match. Aaron Ramsey dominated for Arsenal, contributing 2 fantastic goals from well outside the penalty area. Manchester United defenders struggled to contain the Arsenal forwards, who all had an outstanding match. Wayne Rooney couldn't save the game for Manchester United, although he did score off a reflected pass. The final score was Arsenal 3, Manchester United 1. The result sees Arsenal move up the table to 3rd place, behind Manchester United and Chelsea. Now over to our reporter at Emirates Stadium.
Thanks, Erin. I'm Molly, and joining me now is Wayne Rooney. Well, commiserations, Wayne. How well do you feel you played?
Yeah, I thought I played well, but the Arsenal defence was just too good on the day. I was pleased with my goal, but disappointed with the score.
I'm talking to Alex Thug, who is an avid Gunners fan. What do you think of Arsenal today, Alex?
Fantastic effort. I'm so stoked. We really needed to win this game so we could move up the table, and to beat United was icing on the cake.
Now, a quick word with the star of the match, Aaron Ramsey. How do you feel after the game?
I'm happy for the fans and the guys and the team who have worked so hard for this. I felt really comfortable out there today. The team had a plan and we executed it perfectly.
And you're out of time. Back to Bryn.
Thanks, Molly. Now for an exciting report about Boulcott School's camp at El Rancho. The Year 5-6 Syndicate had an immensely successful school camp in Waikanae with near-perfect weather. The children enjoyed a variety of activities, including horse riding, flying fox, archery and a water slide. When asked, the children had differing opinions on the food available at camp. Here are some of the comments. Delicious to the last bite. Should have seen the face I pulled when I saw the menu. Man, I was hungry all the time. Two highlights from the camp were the water slide and the s'mores event. The s'mores evening included a bonfire, marshmallows and friends. Need we say more? Let's talk to some of the campers. Over to you, Gemma, at Boulcott School.
Thanks, Bryn. Joining me, Gemma, are 3 Year 5-6 children from Boulcott School. Madison, can you tell us what your favourite activity was?
Well, yes, it was the water slide because it was an accelerating feeling when I flew down the water slide like a racing car.
That sounds like fun. Caleb, how about your favourite activity?
I really enjoyed the archery, although not many of us got a bullseye. At least none of us got shot.
How did you feel about the dining experience, Trey?
Well, I like my tucker, so I was disappointed that there wasn't more food available, but eating time was fun and there was always tasty food.
With the weather forecast for the next 3 days. Take it away.
Cheers, Erin. Wow, those campers were lucky to get such great weather. Here's the latest forecast. Auckland is expecting heavy rains and many thunderstorms with a maximum temperature of 8 degrees for the coming days. The weather will be slightly more settled in Hamilton, though temperatures will struggle to reach double digits. Expect a maximum of 10 degrees tomorrow. Tauranga has sunny skies, but again low temperatures dominate. Expect a high of 11 degrees with occasional showers over the following days. How's the rest of New Zealand doing, James?
Well, Renee, Wellington is lovely with the sun out. You better get your sunblock and head to the beach. A massive 24 degrees tomorrow. Poor Christchurch is still recovering from the earthquake, but you will have a mild temperature of 17 degrees and no rain. Dunedin is fine with just a little bit of cloud and a smattering of rain, with the temperature hovering around 14 degrees.
Whatever the weather, keep smiling, New Zealand.
That's all from us now. Good night. We'll spoil it tomorrow. Back to the news desk with Brendan and Erin.
Thanks, guys. Well, that was the news for today. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you again next time.
From the whole news team, have a very good evening. Inohora.
Ladies and gentlemen. Roll the camera. Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we are featuring an interview with a very peculiar-looking gentleman.
Scene 1, take 1. Scene 1, take 2. Take 2.